Once upon a time, in the lively town of Ipetu, there lived a funny little girl named Blessing, who was just 10 years old but behaved like she was the president of the house. Blessing was small but mighty, sharp-tongued but sweet-hearted, and she loved two things in this world: food and laughter. She lived with her parents and her younger brother John in a cozy house painted yellow with green windows that creaked every time the wind blew. Their family was close-knit, tearful, and loved visitors, but there was one visitor who always turned their peaceful home into a comedy show: Uncle Tayo. Now, Uncle Tayo was her mother's younger brother, tall, round, and forever smiling. But his stomach, my brother, that one had no end. That man's belly was like a bottomless pit. And the day he visited, every pot in the kitchen trembled in fear. The story began one Saturday morning when her mother returned from the market carrying all kinds of goodies: yam, fish, rice, plantain, stew ingredients, and even puff-puff for breakfast. The sweet smell of jollof rice was already filling the air when suddenly a loud voice shouted from the gate, "My people, open for me! It is I, your beloved Uncle Tayo!" Immediately Blessing heard that voice. She froze mid-bite of puff-puff. Her eyes widened and she whispered, "Oh no, the enemy of food has arrived." John giggled, but Blessing wasn't laughing. She quickly hid the remaining puff-puff under her shirt like it was treasure. She had learned the hard way from past visits. The last time Uncle Tayo came, he ate all the chicken meant for dinner, including the one her mother set aside for the pastor. Uncle Tayo burst into the house like a happy hurricane, hugging everyone and making loud jokes. The room was full of laughter, but Blessing's stomach was full of fear. Every time her uncle laughed, she imagined rice grains disappearing from the pot. He greeted everyone warmly, looked around, sniffed the air and said, "Who is cooking that jollof? My nose can smell destiny, oh." Blessing rolled her eyes and muttered, "And your stomach will soon collect it." At lunchtime, the table looked glorious. Steaming jollof rice, plantain glistening like gold, fish fried to perfection, and chilled zobo sweating in cups. Blessing sat beside the pot like a security guard, determined to protect it. But Uncle Tayo was not ordinary eater. He was a food genius. He attacked the table with precision. His spoon moved faster than the fan blade. One minute he was serving himself, next minute he was asking for more plantain. Then he said, "Is this rice for decoration or for consumption?" By the time Blessing looked again, her fish was gone. "Uncle," she shouted. He smiled. That was cutting eye for me." The room burst into laughter, but Blessing was fuming quietly. When she reached for her plantain, it had disappeared too. She turned to Uncle Tayo. He was already chewing. "Uncle," she yelled again. He said, "Don't worry, my dear. I'm helping you with portion control. Fitness is important. You need to keep fit." Her mother laughed so hard, she almost dropped her spoon. After eating, Uncle Tayo leaned back, rubbed the stomach and said, "I'm not greedy, oh. It's just that your food has spiritual calling." Blessing folded her arms, pouted and whispered, "And your stomach is the shrine." When the meal ended, the family sat back happily. But Uncle Tayo was not done, oh. He started looking around the dining table with his mischievous eyes, and like a detective, he spotted the puff-puff hidden under a napkin. Who kept puff-puff there? I'm very happy, oh," he asked with excitement. Blessing tried to act innocent, but her guilty eyes betrayed her. Uncle Tayo grabbed two pieces and winked, saying, "For the love of family, I must sacrifice this to the gods of my stomach." Everyone burst out laughing. Everyone except Blessing. She was staring at her now empty plate, defeated but not destroyed. That night, Blessing came up with a military plan. She called it Operation Save the Stew. She hid the remaining stew behind the garri container. She put her chicken under the bed inside a covered plate. She warned her brother not to talk under penalty of losing his biscuits. But Uncle Tayo had been in the family long enough to know their tricks. The next morning, as Blessing tiptoed to the kitchen to check on her hidden treasures, she screamed. The plate was empty, completely. Even the spoon was gone. She ran to the living room to only find Uncle Tayo licking his fingers, smiling proudly. Good morning, my little soldier. I found your secret kitchen. Very creative hiding spot. You should join the army. Blessing almost fainted. At that point, she knew normal revenge won't work. She needed something stronger, smarter, and unforgettable. The next morning, she waited until everyone went to church pretending to be sick so that she could rest at home. But she had a plan. She went into the kitchen and prepared a special breakfast, garri soaked with hot pepper, bitter leaf, and salt. She added a small amount of stew for disguise. She wrote a note on top of it, "For my favorite uncle, Blessing's special dish of love." When Uncle Tayo saw the plate, he shouted, "Ha! My sweet niece loves me," and started eating. The first spoon, fine. The second, suspicious. The third, fire. He jumped up, ran around like a goat that stepped on hot coal, fanning his mouth, shouting, "Water, water, yay, I'm seeing my ancestors." Blessing laughed so hard she fell on the floor. The whole family came rushing in, and when they found out, even her mother couldn't stop laughing. Her father said, "That's what happens when you turn food to career." From that day, Uncle Tayo became a changed man. The next time he visited, he came with 2 big bags. Everyone was nervous. He dropped one bag and said, "This one is for me." He dropped the other and said, "And this one for the family." When they opened it, it was filled with biscuits, chin-chin, drinks, and even chicken. Uncle Tayo had learned his lesson. From that day, he became known as Uncle Chop Chop, the once greedy but now generous uncle. He started cooking too, and his jollof rice was surprisingly good. Blessing would tease him and say, "Uncle, don't finish your own food though." He'd laugh. I am retired from that ministry. Months later, during Christmas, the family hosted a big feast. The entire compound came, neighbors, cousins, even the tailor who never delivered clothes on time. Everyone was waiting for Uncle Tayo's usual performance, but instead, he shocked them all. He stood up and gave a funny speech. "My people, there was a time when I could clear a pot faster than NEPA light goes off. But thanks to this small general here," he pointed at Blessing, "I have reformed. Now I chop with sense." The crowd roared with laughter. After that, Uncle Tayo served everyone himself. He made sure children ate first, then the elders, then the guests. When it was time for Blessing to eat, he brought her plate personally with extra meat and plantain. He said, "Peace treaty." They laughed, hugged, and the whole family danced into the night. When Blessing grew older, she often told the story of her Uncle Chop Chop to her classmates and neighbors and even strangers. She always ended it by saying, "If you want to change someone, don't fight them. Make them laugh, make them think, then make them love you enough to change." Uncle Tayo, on the other hand, became the funniest man in the family. He'd always say, "If not for that pepper garri, I would have eaten all their future too." And every Christmas, he will still bring food to the family, this time for real sharing. I hope we learned something. Me, I learned that greed will embarrass you faster than hunger ever will. Uncle Tayo learned that the hard way and the spicy way. Children may be small, but wisdom is not about size. Blessing showed that smartness beats stubbornness. Family laughter is medicine. Problems come and go, but shared laughter builds stronger bonds. Every glutton has a pepper day. If you eat too much, one day you will meet your special dish of love. Change is possible even for the hungriest person. With love and laughter, anyone can grow better.
Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I hope you all enjoyed the story, and I'm sure you learned something from it as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more African folktale stories. Also, do not forget to hit the notification button so that you can know the next time I post a beautiful story, and share to others so that they can learn and enjoy as well. See you in my next story. Bye.